Hello, I think we are live. Excellent. Hi, welcome to the Omnigamers Club. This is a little companion piece to what is usually a podcast. Normally myself and Mark Kubasa from Test Coast Games, but tonight it's just a little solo game. Sorry, solo stream. Just me, since this game is largely solo, we haven't really had a chance to poke at how the multiplayer even works with this. But it's going to be pretty chill regardless. It's a pretty easy-going game. Please let me know if the volume mix is, if it needs some tweaking. The music shouldn't be quite as loud once we get into the game itself proper anyway. But anyway, thanks for joining me. Hope you all have some stream snacks. I just had some nice homemade shrimp fried rice to fuel up before the stream, which was excellent. So, for those who haven't listened to our podcast yet, we recently did our first episode on our first video game, because we're alternating between video games and board games, and our first video game was Dragon Quest Builders 2 here, which I've not had much familiarity with the series in the past, both the mainline and or the Builder series. So I did recently finish Dragon Quest 11, I think it's called. The most recent one, the big remastered one, which was a lot of fun, but very long game to get that final true ending. It took me the better half of a year to get through entirely, but so this is a nice downgrade from that, a bit more easygoing. So why don't we jump in, and I'll at least get some background going there. I won't start a new game just because it is a very slow start. It's as we discussed in the podcast, it's an extremely hand-holdy game in the way it gradually lays out the mechanics. So we're going to jump in to this one. So this is where I'm currently at, is the second big island, basically. There's one big central island where like the main story is occurring, and then there's a bunch of satellite islands that you visit and go out to these satellite islands, get resources, experience some story, unlock new materials, and then come back. And so this is the second of the big satellite islands that are largely standalone stories. You'll go to the island, experience the story that they have out there, and resolve that, and then take everything you've learnt back to the main island. So, sorry, I think I'm just going to have to tweak the sound mix here. Let's take it down a little bit. There you go, that should be better. Okay, so yeah, this is the second island. I don't know what this one's called, but it's basically a very desert, mining heavy island. So we're in a big underground mine right here now. I don't even remember what I was doing. It's been a couple of weeks since I've played this. So, I mean, the quests are all pretty laid out for you. It's all very linear. So let's go over here and see what we're doing. So we have here my friend Malroth, who I believe if you've played any of the previous, Dragon Quest 2 specifically, he's going to be very familiar. I believe he was the big bad of Dragon Quest 2. Here is just some dude who has amnesia and definitely isn't some kind of evil villain who's going to turn bad at some point. But we'll wait and see how that goes. But he's great. He follows you around, helps you beat up bad guys. He knows if you start harvesting materials, he knows what you're trying to do and will help you. So let's wait. Where's my pickaxe? Oops. I guess I haven't done this before. Which is an antidotal herb. I guess it cures poison. See here, if I start harvesting mushrooms, then Malroth here will help me and also help me pick some of those up. Where's my pickaxe now? Been a while since hang on. Let me just check the key bindings. It's been a hot minute. Controls. That's what I thought. Okay. There we go. Okay, so there's the tool that we use for harvesting blocks. So I guess Malroth can't really he can't harvest blocks specifically. Only the like herbs and miscellaneous things put around. So if I start chopping wood, he'll also chop wood, for example. So we're clearing out this old mine here that's been long abandoned, as per all the spider webs. It's basically the children of Hagen, some kind of the evil bads have taken over some number of decades previously. Everything's gone into disarray, and they have forbidden any kind of building or creativity. So hence why everything has fallen apart here. So we are trying to get the mines back up and running again before the children of Hagen notice. So one of the villagers here, Dougie. Oh, blimey. I thought you'd left me. I can't see nothing in all this rotten darkness. Anyway, me abs are going absolutely AWire, so there's got to be some silver up ahead. If it weren't so dark and scary, I'd be down that tunnel like a shot. Lucky for us, there's some sconces lining the walls. All we need to do is light them. Well, I say we, but I actually mean you. All very melodramatic. I got darkophobia, I'm telling ya. If a monster jumped out at me, I'd have a bleeding heart attack. Sorry, mate, but you and Malroth are gonna have to handle this one. Jeez, that's a lot of apostrophes. Here, you'll be needing this. I picked it up on the way over. A torch. I've got plenty of those. You can use that torch to relight all the sconces in the tunnel. I ain't budging until the place is nice and bright, got it? Okay. More tutorials. So, where are torches here? So, like all these items I have along the bottom here, I can basically place and move around the world, so I can just place these wherever I want, and then I can, whoops, there we go, place those back again. Yep. Okay, so hang on, so you've got your tools there, but then you've got weapons are separate, so okay. As you see, Malroth here will help me out, and I've been poisoned, so that antidote will do quite nicely. So how do I light this? Just sweet spot for light. There we go. Okay. The combat is extremely basic. It's just basically press F to swing your sword. There's not much to it. I mean, you can hold down for a swing attack. There's not really much nuance to it. Yeah, there we go. I knew you were hiding there. I'll let Malroth do all the work here so I don't get poisoned. Oops. Poison doesn't actually do very much. Where's that sconce? Okay. A sweet spot in trying to get the... There we go. Tooltip. Excellent. What's that? Oh, we have a... Is that a metal slime? Metal slimes are usually extremely rare if they're anything like the main Dragon Quest games. Yep. And they usually run away before they can give you all that tasty XP. The main Dragon Quest games, at least, they're extremely rare, but they give you a lot of... lot of HP. Oh, sorry, XP. Like so. Very nice. I mean, leveling up in this just means more health, I believe. Yeah, slightly more damage, health. And you always level up simultaneously with Malroth here. Okay, I can upgrade my sword once I get back to town. Oops. I'm getting used to the... always forget which one is the tool, which one is the weapon. Okay. So as far as I know, these sort of dungeon elements are all like curated. There's no procedural generation as far as I know. Some of the side levels I think are procedurally generated, but these big islands where you do the story is created, as far as I know. Begin up here. There's not much more you can do other than just they're basically it's bullet sponges or sword sponges, I guess. Not much you can do mechanically. Just avoid the big swings and mash the attack button. Ow. There we go. Okay, let me double check if I've got any health items with me here. There we go. So you'll see, okay, next to my HP up the top left there, you'll see a little food icon. So you do have a hunger meter in this. Oops, it's the nighttime cycle. So the sort of meta for this island is that you're trying to gather up so many hundred pieces of copper and silver to upgrade the golem there. In some huge amount of ore, and each night the other miners here are collecting a certain amount. They don't usually get very much, so it's up to you to pick up the rest. But the more we progress the story, the more they're going to be getting each day, so that'll speed up as we go. Some coal, some iron, and some copper. Okay. Well, the golem already has enough copper. What we need for him right now is silver. That's what we're currently looking for, is delving into the next level of the mine to find that silver. Oh. Now, in theory, the monsters do get trickier in the dungeons here at night. I don't think they're that much trickier that we need to go back. And to be honest, I forget how to get back up anyway. At least until we find another fast travel beacon. I'm just gonna heal up a bit more. That's right. Yes, I was saying about the food. You've got the hunger meter there. I'm at 100% right now. When that gets to 0. Basically, your stamina is drained, so you can't run or swing very fast. It's not terribly involved. Tired of all these mushrooms, but we'll have plenty for to make some food, make it up top at least. Okay. Is this the same guy as before, or is this a different one? Let's see. Oh, this is Dougie again. Did I go the wrong way? I don't know if I doubled back or if he's just raced ahead of us. There's gotta be silver down here. Me traps are twitching like nobody's business. And it ain't going in to check when it's this bleeding dark. That's why I needed you to take that torch and light all the sconces so it's nice and bright in there, right? Move until they're all lit. Okay, I must have gotten turned around. Okay, well. Yep, that was exactly where we started, so let's just rush past all these guys. Okay, there we go. Tunnels all look the same. Ooh, and here's something sparkling over there. Okay, so something secret behind one of these walls, obviously. Oops. I want to you, Malroth. I want to let this... No, still not you, Malroth. Oh my god, it's like a really sweet spot to hit this tool tip to light the torch. What I can do is I can lay down some blocks. No, Malroth, get out of the damn way. Oh my lord. Okay, yeah, get out of here, Malroth. Oh, do I need to be... I guess I need to be equipping the torch. There we go, okay. Oh, Dougie's back. Okay. There you are. This place is lit up good and proper now. You're a lifesaver. Okay. Now this tunnel's lit up as bright as day. We can have a proper butchers at what's down here. Proper butchers at what's down here. Maybe we'll find that silver we're after. Margrog said he'd want 5 lumps, right? But God blimey, it's dark down here. It's double dark. If you spot any more sconces would have burnt out, make sure you light them up. Alright. So when you complete a quest for these guys, these little hearts are basically lets you level up the town. Anytime you level up the town, you get new recipes to put stuff. And he's locked in. How do I... Oh, sorry, I think... There we go. Okay, sorry. It's keybinds to like look up or down for when you're building stuff, but it kind of locks you so that you're just basically sidestepping and you can't really fall off an edge. But I guess I accidentally triggered that. There we go. Watch out, Sarah, and something tells me this is just that kind of place the children of Argon's hench monsters would hang out. Yep. Okay. Time to mash that attack button. Now I've a lot more damage than me, so I'll let him tank over there. Oop. Yep. Okay. Successful mashing. Another pack of monsters sent packing. Okay. Argon's minions must have had a lot of time on their hands. Why else would they be roaming around these tunnels, smashing everything they... Hold on, what's that? Silver boy. Okay. It's pretty darn silvery to me. Could that be what we're looking for? Okay, so what we have here is the these are the fast travel points. So let's get that before I forget. Now warp to the southeast tunnel. Okay. Excellent. Well, before we go back up, let's grab some of that silver. Actually, let's see what's in this chest here. What do we got? Oh, explosives. Cool. Okay, well, I'm sure we'll need those to get to the next little part, but let's just grab the silver for now. Get the camera to behave. Okay. Chunks of silver. Okay. So I can craft that into ingots at the furnace back at the base. Excellent. Once we've got enough, let's take our haul back to Old Man Magrog and leave the rest to the Roughnecks. Okay. So yeah, now that I've found silver, the rest of the miners should start automatically harvesting that each night cycle. Should be all the silver we need. In that case, let's get it back to Magrog. The miners can handle things here. Alright, you rabble of rotten roustabouts, get your picks out and get stuck into the seam of silver. Oh, that's an accent, alright. Accent into half. There we go. Okay. Come the next evening report, we'll be adding silver to the day's all. Now we can turn Goldie Rocks into a silver golem. Get free for sand 3,000 lumps. If we want to get that lot dug up anytime soon, we'll have to get the lads motivated out the eyeballs. Which is why I gotta get the silver bar built. That ain't the only plus point of building a new pub. When it's finished, we get a piece of resistance. Watching Babs dance. I can hardly bleed and wait. So yeah, we're upgrading the bar back in town to motivate the workers. That's the other main side story going on in this quest. And it wouldn't be a Dragon Age game without some casual male gaze, unfortunately. So there is the female barkeeper is dressing up in the bunny, classic Dragon Age bunny outfit. Look at that, it's another Naviglobe. We might want to activate it before you head back up. Magrog's waiting for you up top. Why don't you head back to base and show them what we found? Okay, well, let's grab a little bit more while we're down here for our own purposes. I can't remember. Oop, get off that. I can't remember what we need in the bar itself, but we'll need some silver to level that up. Okay, that'll do. Okie dokie. Oh, how does this work? No. Do I need... Oh, I don't think you actually have to interact with it. I think you can just go to the map. So where's the map? There we go. So it should still be night time. Yeah, okay. So here's our little base. So, oh, okay, yeah, so these hearts are at the town. If I ring this bell here, it'll auto collect all those for me though, like so. Excellent. So this little town's here. So we've come to this island. Well, on the main, the central island, you can set up your base however you want. But however, on these sort of story side islands, you're a bit more constrained. So the town has to be in this specific place. Like there are set boundaries to this town. You can't build outside of. You do have some agency over how you build within those boundaries. Like the game will tell you, okay, you need to build a bathroom or you need to build a smithy, and you choose where within that space you organize those things. But you pretty much have to follow the blueprints in most cases. Like the tavern, I haven't even started working on it yet. But the tavern has to go up here, the silver bar. Okay, before we start on that, let's see what else we've got going on over here. So we've got, it's the gym lads. We've got the smithy over here. Now just set some, let's get some silver ingots working, because these take time to smelt. Okay, doing daytime again, excellent. Got our bedroom here. Oh, this is Bab's bedroom. That's right. It's Bab's bedroom. Got the lads' bedroom there. Bathroom, and here's the first bar. So, I think this is the copper bar that you build to for the first tier of getting the golem to the bronze level. So let's see what we've got next. So I think this is Magrog, the Babs's father, from memory. Oh no, this guy is Babs's father. I can't remember who. This is the smithy, Magrog. You found it, didn't you, Saren? You found a seam of silver just like I asked. The miners should start bringing silver back with them now, but if you ever need a little extra, you can always go and dig some up yourself. From what the lads tell me, it seems in the deepest part of the mine. Those tunnels have been abandoned for donkey's years. They were excavated before our fathers were even twinkles in our grandfather's eyes. Nobody knows what's down there anymore. Rumor has it that the children of Hargon's grand temple lies deep within the caves. The legends tell of menacing monsters, bizarre buildings, and goodies galore. Now we've found silver in the tunnels, all this talk of gold and treasure doesn't seem so far-fetched. Hey, and now you've got some silver to work with, you'll be able to make some terrific treasures yourself. Okay. I heard it on the apple vine that you've reached an old abandoned bit of the mine, and all thanks to Goldilocks' superhuman strength. Still, at the current rate, it'll take bleeding ages for the lad to dig up all the silver he needs. We gotta get him to put a wriggle on. And there's one thing that's sure to get him fired up, seeing that silver bar of yours taking shape. For starters, how about setting up that bar itself? You'll need 5 connecting counters with 4 stone stools pulled up to them, plus a cocktail shaker and a water jug on top. Reckon you can handle that? Of course, you ain't going to make much progress till you've got the floor down. Better chuck in some silver brick blocks and all. Okay, we need a lot of silver for that. So we need to get the silver bar built with a lot of silver before the miners start producing more silver themselves. So you need silver to make silver. Okay. All I'm asking for is a cocktail counter with a water jug on top. If you ain't sure where to put it, just check the blueprint. Okay. So, before we can even get started on that, we're going to need a bunch of silver. Let's see. This is nearly done. Oh no, it's not. This is the first 5. Okay, so where's oh yeah, here's my anvil. Okay. Oh right, I can upgrade my sword. Let's do that first. Okay. So where'd that go? That is, what have I got now? I've got plus 40 and this is plus 50. Excellent. Oops. No. There we go. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So let's have a look at this. I think this is the main way. Most of the things you build are going to be on this building table here. It's just some specialized things like the ore smelting you have to do at the furnace. So let's see what I've got here. Okay, so yeah, the when you have a quest that's requiring very specific items, it's helpful and tells you in the blueprints here what you need exactly. So it's telling me I need 143 of these and 161 silver bricks. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna make some of these before I forget. Since there's so many mushrooms down there. Okay, and how many do I have? Hang on, so I need 143, so I need 15 stacks of them then, I guess. There we go, okay. So all the iron bricks, and then we need silver brick, but we'll need a lot more of that. But we'll get started at least. What else do we need? We need a bunch of... Okay, so I completed one of the side objectives that gives you infinite wood, thankfully, so we don't have to worry about that. We need 5 of those. We need 2 of those. Oh, don't have... Wait a minute, we need more stone before we can make enough of those. Okay. Barrels, we got plenty. Oops. Okay. And... yeah, looks like we have everything we need for these. Oh, one more. Okay, just enough silver for one of those. And bar sign. Okay. Oops, I missed some stuff here. So what's... Oh, playing cards. There you go. Don't know what game they play in Dragon Quest. I don't remember there being a card game. I know Final Fantasy, there's always some arbitrary card game like Triple Triad or whatever they call it. Every game is slightly different. But I don't know if you tend to get those in Dragon Quest. Not in 11 at least, there wasn't one. Okay, so we just need a little more stone for those stools and a lot more silver for that. Okay. Cool. Well, let's go start laying down what we have so far. So I said in this case, it is very much dictated what has to go where. These blueprints are very special. Like most cases, they'll just tell you, okay, you need a bedroom. A bedroom needs to have a bed, a table, and a door, or something like that. And then that can go anywhere as long as you have a checklist of those items. Whereas some very special buildings will have a blueprint, which has to be very explicitly these blocks in these locations. So to see that, we can look at the blueprint here. So this is what it's going to look like. So let's start with the iron blocks to get those foundations down, I guess. Okay. Now, how do I know which... So it doesn't really do a very good job of indicating where on the blueprint in the world they go, because I guess I just have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it's these three here. There we go. How many? It goes to these two. Okay. Alright, so is it... Oops. So I think it's just one level. Yeah, it needs to be one level high. Excellent. Okay, so the other side. Okay. And what? So these in the middle here. Oops. There we go. Okay. There's 3 at the back. Okay. Oops. Okay, I think this one needs a second level. It's basically like looking at a Lego set. We made that comparison in the podcast. How there's I like that the analogy I heard that there's 2 basically philosophies to Lego. There's the get a kit that's going to build a very specific thing. It's going to be a pirate ship or a treehouse or whichever. You're going to follow those instructions to the letter like an IKEA set, or it's to buy a big box of 500 pieces and be creative and make whatever you want. And like Minecraft, for example, was very much the latter. And Dragon Quest here is very much the former, which is what I've always leant towards, to be honest. Minecraft I find way too overwhelming and open-ended. Probably when you're playing with friends, you can have a bit of guidance, but by myself, I just wouldn't know where to start. So I like the direction this gives you. But you said you do have some agency on occasion. That sort of fluctuates a bit how much control you have over particular buildings. What is that light box? Okay. Okay, slightly different on this side. So I think it's this one. It's stuck to. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so then the second level. Oh jeez, okay, there's a big fireplace at the back, I guess. Okay, so that's what, 5 blocks in? Okay. I think that's right. Is that right? Yeah. See, a little more guidance would be helpful here to know that I'm in the right spot. Oops, can't quite reach. Okay. Okay, let's build the ladder first so I can reach up there. Ladder, there we go. Oops. How deep does this go? Oh, it's only 2, okay. So we don't need... Oops. Not super easy to control. Okay, so this is where it's helpful for that shortcut that makes you look up. But now he's facing the wrong direction, so hang on. There we go. Okay, so excellent. Okay, so now we do this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was the same, yeah? Yeah, okay. So then... Oh no, I messed up. Okay, I think it needs to be 1 higher, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, yep. Totally messed that up. Okay. Start that again. Yeah, I'd like to see a bit, like, if this version of the blueprint could be overlaid, like a, in the AR sort of mode, in this view, I think it would be a little helpful. Especially with these big projects like this. Okay, so we need... There we go. Okay. Take this one out. And put the ladder back over there. Okay. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Is that it? Oh no, we need it to be a little higher. So what do we need? Is that the silver bricks? Okay, so I guess what few silver bricks we have, we'll use here to fill in this part. So where? There they are. Okay. Let's fill in this. Oops. Okay, well, I think we should have just enough in the furnace back there to finish that little segment. So let's see what we've got here. Oops, okay. Silver bar, silver bar, silver bar. There we go, okay. Yeah, 30 should be just enough, maybe. Let's see. Now we need iron again. And then three high silver with that? Okay. It's making it very hard to be able to place it. It's only one stack high. I guess, can I put the ladder before? No? Oh god. I need like build some scaffolding before I can reach there. Okay, well let's do... Okay, so there we go. Okay. Okay, so nighttime again, so that will hopefully give us some more silver. What do we got? Mm-hmm. 10 chunks of silver. Okay, well, I guess a few blocks at least. I need another 2,999. Okay, well, I'm getting there. As I said, once as I build the bar, the rate at which the miners will gather silver should I hope increase. So it goes up here, and silver blocks up here. Okay, there we go. Okay. Silver in the middle. Wait. Did I? Oh, 3 silver blocks in the middle. Okay. Okay. And I think that's it for the fireplace. Oh, wait, no, that's not silver I need. It's light boxes. Do I even know how to? I don't think I even know how to make light boxes yet. Okay, well, I guess we'll figure that out at some point. Why don't we go and see what other quests they have for us, rather than messing around with this anymore for now. He wants the cocktail counter. Usually we have multiple quests at once, but I think that might be the only one we actually have right now. Let's get all of those parts. Okay, yeah, his mission is just once a buttload of silver. Okay. That's the thing. There's not really a quest log in this game. Like the big overarching quests, like the get 3,000 silver and what's the other one to build the bar, for example. But there's a lot of smaller side missions in lieu of that. It doesn't really. Once you've got the quest, it doesn't really explain them. So eat before I forget. So that's the island so far. There's usually a few collectibles out of the way if you explore, like a few puzzle temples and things to get that will just add like cosmetic collectibles for your town. Nothing major. Down there, I don't even know what that is. Okay. It's a little hard to read this map since so much of it is underground. As opposed to the first island, that's all a farm. That's pretty spread out, so it's at least easier to see on the map what you're looking for. Okay, well I guess I need to finish building the countertop, not the whole bar, but at least the countertop before we can progress here. Okay, so what do we need for the counter? It's the connecting counters. That's going over... No, we need more silver there. Okay. Well, let's go put more of that in the smelter. Okay, so we wait for that. What have we got here? Tables. Okay, let's start with... That's what we can do. We can go find some stone. We don't need very much of that. So you can just look for some rocks on the outskirts of the town, usually. I may have harvested most of them. Oh, thank you, Malroth. Very helpful. Okay, I think that's going to be enough, unless there's any more. Okay, that should be plenty. Okay, let's get some more silver. Okay. That should be enough at least to build that little corner. And we've got enough for the chairs. Okay, I'm not very comfortable. But I'll have to do. Okie dokie. Okay, so silver. So I think all these other spots here are all going to be silver. Excellent. Okay. So connecting counter. Okay, where did I put those? Those are these ones. It's, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. Yep. And those stools. Where are they? I need to sort this. Yeah, by this point, there's so many different things you can make. It's a little messy. Stone tables go over there. Okay. That one? No, it's I think I can take myself. It is there. It goes. Oh, it's a freaking ghost. Okay, so at night time, if you don't have enough lights around your town, you're gonna get these ghosts that basically are just, again, they're these big blood sponges. They disappear and teleport around. Like, they're not hard to beat, they're just a pain. They do quite a bit of damage and take quite a bit to defeat. But I mean, you can prevent them by putting enough sconces around the town. It's just that the tavern over there doesn't have any torches yet, so I guess I should probably do that. And heal myself up. Okay, so while Malroth is keeping the coast occupied, let's put some torches down. Thank you, doggy. There we go. Excellent. Just keep any more away for a little bit. Okay. One more of these. And then stools. To the sides. Okay. Another one. Oh, wait. I think it's nearly, yeah, it's nearly daytime. Knock it off. Afraid no ghosts. It's being stuck on geography now. Oh. Get in there, Melroth. Get him! Get him! Oh wait, no. What goes on top of that box? Is it the Carafe? Yeah, the Carafe collection. Okay, let's grab that. So that goes there. Where's the rest of this stuff? Oh, the crate. Wait. It's so hard to look at. You can't really zoom in. Oh, yes, you can. There you go. Okay. So I need one more iron block there. Barrel there. Other crafts go there. Okay. Flagons are on the tables, do they? Oh no, there's only one flag. One flagon goes on this table. Ooh, what's that? Special power? Oh, too bad he's run away. I think I've seen it before. It's like a rare double up attack you can do. Oh, well, a little too late there, Melroth. Okay, so we're nearly there. Cocktail shaker goes on the bar, of course. There we go. So yeah, certain items comboed together will create basically a placing, like a table, a chair, and a dish of some kind. Will create so that's somewhere that the NPCs will then go and sit and consume, because they're happier if they have they eat each day, and either you can just throw a bunch of food in a box for them, or you can create these sort of table settings where they'll go and sit and be even happier. Yeah. Okay, so we're nearly there. I just need... where do the playing cards go? Oh, in the other table. Okay. Is that it? That's it. Excellent. Okay. I'll mine more metal. That's what we needed. Oh, maybe it's not what Den needed just yet. Okay, this isn't popping just yet, so there must be something else he wants. What else do you need? Oh, the water jug. Okay. This is the water jug. Okay, and that is going where? On that corner. Okay. Yep, there we go. Okay. Still on work with that counter, Saren. After a few glasses of Digger's Jigger and a quick dip, the lads will be set for another day of hard digging. Speaking of digging, the old town's buzzing about those deep, dark tunnels you opened up. It actually reminds me of an old crumble-done legend, a sorrowful story of unrequited love. I'll tell it to you if you like. Want to hear it? Not really. Not right now. Maybe later then. Oh, okay. Here goes. Once upon a time, a maiden with beautiful locks and long flowing hair showed up on Crumbledon. Before long, she'd fallen head over heels in love with the most handsomest geezer on the whole island. But this bloke was a bit of a man about town, if you know what I mean. Say no more, say no more. The maiden's affections turned to jealousy and then hatred. Then one night, in an hateful rage, he tied her hair into a silky soft ponytail, strangled the poor blighter in his sleep, and ran away into the mine, never to be seen again. Don't worry, it ain't true. Just something the miners made up. You'd never guess it to look at us, but us crumble dunners have a romantic side too. Dragon Quest. Like, if Dragon Quest 11 was anything to go by, one of the other tropes of this game is asking you questions. Like, you'll constantly be presented with a yes and no question. That's absolutely not a question. Like, you're forced into one way or the other. It's very much an illusion of choice. Now then, I've got another favour to ask. What with a new pub on the way and more tunnels to explore, we could do with a few more miners. Fancy giving that bell a ring? We can get a few new faces in town. Not only will my bar be even more buzzing, but the miners will dig up even more metal too. And if I ain't mistaken, you'll learn a few more tricks of the building trade. It's one of them win-win situations, innit? If you want to take care of the few odds and ends first, I won't hold it against you. Just ring that bell when you're done. Okay. Okay, so we've got some more quests there. Okay, well, let's ring this bell first, I think. Looking at the... just below my health bar there, this is level 2. I need 91 more hearts before I can sort of level up the town. So that will usually give me more recipes, but every sort, like, each sort of level you'll get more people coming in. It's usually like one of the sort of level gates the game has between the quests and hitting those tiers of the level, the town level. Okay, well, what's Magra want? Always good to see your smiling face. That grin of yours never seems to fade. So perhaps you're the perfect person to help me out with something. I want everyone around here to smile a bit more, no matter how hard life in a mining town can be. If we had a card table near the pool, it might be a nice little morale booster. These fellas love their games, especially when they're playing for stakes. It's already sketched out in your blueprint, right? Just put a couple of stone stools around the turn table, stick a pack of playing cards on top, and Bob's your uncle. Okay, so we've already done that one. Okay, things get pretty heated when the lads play cards, so you better reinforce the floors with heavy-duty iron blocks so it can withstand a sore loser's stomps. When the miners see it, I'm sure they'll be grinning from ear to ear. Not that you can ever see their faces to find out. There is one way of telling whether they're enjoying themselves, though. The more the townsfolk like what you've done with the building, the more gratitude they'll give you. Everyone needs to smile after a stressful day. Just look at Babs and how hard she works. I don't know how she does it. Not only has she got her dad and his pub to worry about, she's put on that rabbit suit to keep the miners contented. And to top it off, she fights the monsters as well. But don't you get your wires crossed. It's not like I like her. I just really, really like her. Babs is my angel, the light in my darkness, so if you're thinking of having an order yourself, you can get right out of it. Yeah, there's a lot of that in this arc of the game. All the guys fighting over Babs, like, is it Lola Bunny in Space Jam or something? It's unfortunate tropes. Dragon Age has always been a little heavy on that. But I think we've already completed that quest. Okay. So we're going to make a shower room for Babs. Okay. Okay, well... First we have to figure out where that's even going to go. But you know what? I think we may in fact leave it there, since we've been here an hour now, and it's pretty quiet here on Streaming Land. I wasn't expecting a huge turnout tonight, but oh wait, that's Chris. Hello, thanks for joining. Yeah, all those JRPGs are a little known for the bunny waifu, as you say. But you can get boy bunnies now too, so it's equality for the bunny people. Yeah, I'm gonna call it there. It's as still getting this podcast / stream off the ground, just experimenting a bit and getting used to the tech, but I think this worked pretty well. I might pop this back on in the coming week or so. I mean, the general plan was to just do one sort of breakdown stream per podcast episode, but if there's any interest or if I just feel like playing more, I may do additional episodes, and hopefully Mark will be able to join us more in the future as well. Our next episode, next podcast episode is another board game. We're back to the board game side of the coin, and it's going to be Beyond the Sun, which you can see right here. So that's going to be our next podcast episode. That should be dropping next Tuesday. What's that? September. I haven't got a calendar in front of me. Next Monday or Tuesday. Keep an eye on your podcast feeds, and we'll probably do again some kind of stream the following week after that. Like we with Lost Ruins of Arnak, we'll probably both jump on and play the game on Board Game Arena and talk through that. But in the meantime, I may well be doing some other things like this. So yeah, this is it's a fun little game. It's very by the numbers, as you can see. Though this is one of the definitely one of the more extreme ends. These blueprint side of things. Usually, when you're building the town, like most of the rooms in town, you have a bit more agency. The main islands that you go back to, you have even more agency again, as to just build whatever you want, basically, with the tricks you've learnt on these other islands. But yeah, I find it a good sort of multitasking game. I can be catching up with some YouTube or whatever without focusing too much. It's pretty chill, and it is on Game Pass. Both it's Xbox Game Pass on both console and PC. If anyone wants to try it, there's also a demo that's pretty significant. I believe it's the entirety of the first islands, like the first sort of side story islands, I believe, which is something like 10 hours of content. It's quite a long-winded story, but it's another one of these sort of slowly build up the town and get to know all the like more villagers come to visit, and you're gradually exploring and seeing things grow. So it's a good little introduction to the game, and I like the feedback of seeing your town grow up. So yeah, good fun. Check it out. So I'm going to leave it there. Thanks everyone for joining me. I am going to remember to raid this time. Let me figure that out again. I did see it last time, and now I'm missing it again. Where was that raid button? Give me a sec. I know I saw it before, but wait, is that it? That's settings. Unlike last time, there actually are a bunch of people online. So, how do we turn the webcams off? I'm being completely dim here. I don't know what or where I saw that raid button before. Let's just look at help, I guess. Start a raid, type raid followed by the name of the channel you wish to raid. Oh, okay. I swore I saw a button for this previously. Maybe it's if you're using like OBS or one of the other apps. Okay, click the raid channel button. Raid channel quick action on your dashboard. Well, I'm not seeing my dashboard. I'm seeing my stream. Okay. Oh, it's a different. Okay, I think I have to use the other app for that, don't I? Where's my dashboard? It's the browser, isn't it? Okay, that's right. So the Twitch Studio and the dashboard are two very different things. Okay, so from here we should be able to stream manager. There we go. Okay, so thanks again for joining me, everyone. By which I mean Chris. Thanks, Chris. I'll speak to you later. Oh, I guess no one else is online now. They all went off. It's just Chicken Life. Okay.